Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champion, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Minnesota's offense will get first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
The Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll ride the hot hand. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it. Hard running there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He leaves it with the back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Here's a hit. He's got him in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Thrust that arm out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Offense gets set for second down. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Whedon. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
With the catch, it's Davis. On the move at the 30. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Drip, drip, drip. The water droplets keep hitting the forehead. The paper cuts keep accumulating, and they keep moving the ball down the field, David.
Yeah, and there's a skill to that. I know it's not always the sexy route. It's not what everybody wants. But, man, when you take what the defense gives you and you move the ball slowly down the field and your quarterback's making good decisions, your offense can put up great numbers. And now getting towards the red zone, trying to get some points.
Fires to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure and down. He at the 33.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
Makes the grab down the left side.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, he wants it all. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's now up to 70 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hodgins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hodgins. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Hodgins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Snagged in the middle. It's quick. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And that that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Nix. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. Oh, he got loose. There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
He now has 79 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. On the option. Now the toss. Once through the tackle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. After run, now throw. Pulls it in, it's Hodges. At the 35, he's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again.
Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Whedon. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Complete to start this drive. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, excuse me.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 11 over UMass. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Catch in the middle. It's Hodges.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On the move. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Nix. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Running with the fullback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback may change this route. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's quick. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Got it in the middle. It's locked. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got to find a completion on this one. He's taking the deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the